Hi, Father Ashton. Welcome back to the Innocent Kiddo Talks.
Thank you, Chris. But you know what? It's so cold. I don't know why you want to make a podcast in the middle of winter. I'm freezing and you're not feeling cold, bro. You're so
Well,
strong.
now you have gone to the city. You've been posted to the city. I'm yet in my village. So I have that, what do you call?
The village blood.
The
Oh,
village blood. Oh, yeah. You guys just call that village blood. Yeah. So today's podcast is something called as Behind the Collar. Can you guess why?
behind the collar, priestly collar. I have no idea why.
Well, I'll tell you. So whenever someone sees a priest, they always look at the collar first. But they always see, that's a collar. They don't see the priest, the hard work, the emotions, what they're going through, how they went through, what they went through. Today we are exploring that. The questions are not to demean or offend or anything. They are very light-hearted. These questions are the one which a normal citizen, a normal person would hesitate to ask a priest because they're like, "Arey, I know the priest. He'll see if I ask him, he'll seem so bad about me." No, so the reason to answer on their behalf, you're there. To question on their behalf, I'm there. Okay, you're ready?
Okay, I'm excited once again, Chris.
Well, let's get started. So, did you want to be a priest since childhood?
Not really. I did not always want to become a priest. When I was small, I had different interests, different hobbies. This thing about being a priest was never on my mind. Yeah, I was an altar server. I would go to church almost every day.
Okay.
But priesthood, never in my wildest dreams, Chris. I thought that, you know what, I would have this desire or even want to join the priesthood. Never in my wildest dreams. But, you know, God just picks up someone who He wants. And if we are open to His calling, He will take us, He will lead us on, He'll give us the wings to fly.
Yes, definitely. So that's how. But now, as you say, you did not dream of being a priest. So, did you have a girlfriend before being a priest?
No, Chris, I did not have a girlfriend ever.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I don't think I never had a girlfriend. Yeah, never. I don't know what more to say. I never had.
Well, no issues. But, did you ever want to have a girlfriend?
Now that's the crux. So yeah, I think there would have been this desire in me to have a girlfriend, and desire in itself is not evil, not bad, because
Yeah.
growing up we all have a desire to have some companion,
Definitely.
someone to be at our side.
Yes.
We have
yes,
good
yes.
friends like
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
We've got parents. Yeah, we've got good relatives and everyone. But to be with that one person, to share our entire self to that person, surely yes, that desire would have been there. I'm pretty sure it's there. And even though I never had a girlfriend, and I have many friends who are girls, and I'm quite happy that not just girls, women, ladies, and all of these people have taught me so many different things about life, and I think I've learned a lot from their own experience. I'm quite happy to have friends who are girls. Yes.
Yeah. So for the Ashton, like every other human being, you had a desire to have a girlfriend. But did you ever have a thought of getting married before the priestly life?
Yeah, that makes sense. Before the priestly life,
Yes.
So before the priestly life, yes, I considered marriage. I considered all vocations that God has given us to His Catholic Church: the priesthood, the religious life, consecrated life, single life. I considered all of these, and when I was in fifth standard, Chris, I remember when I was in fifth standard, there was this one girl I liked her very much, and I had these thoughts in mind that I'll get married to her only. It faded away. It just
It's
faded
definitely
away.
a crush. Everyone has. I had.
Yeah. And there are children, some of my friends who are kids, they tell me that I want to get married to that person. But I said, Baba, you're in fourth standard. There is some time. Yeah, there's some time. You can think about it later. Now, there's one good thing, Chris, that all of us as human beings, we should do this. And very specifically to the disciples of Jesus, we must consider at least once in our life to the priesthood, to either become a religious, to join the single life, or to be, a consecrated virgin, because all of these vocations come from God. And if we have considered the priesthood, if we've considered marriage, if we have brought to our mind that, okay, is God really calling me to single life? What does God want? If we
Yeah.
bring in the plan of God, and if we try to discern it, by taking a look at all of these different variety of vocations that God has given us, then we will get that holistic picture that, okay, now this is where I have to go. All of these lives, these vocations are beautiful, and this is where God is calling me. So, God, it is not my will, but it is your will.
God's will.
If it is your will that I shall become a priest, yes, I will surely go forward. Yeah, but it's better to be open minded rather than close minded and saying, you know what, I'll not become a priest because priest life is difficult. I'll not become a nun because, nuns have a very horrible life. Some people tell me that.
Oh,
And yeah, it is difficult. Sacrifices are required in life.
yes,
Even if
yes.
you are married, you're going to have a lot of sacrifices, a lot of challenges.
So
Your wife is not going to be the same. She's going to look the same, but you know what? Every single day, every single hour, there are going to be different differences,
circumstances,
circumstances, situations,
opinions. Yeah, yeah,
opinions
yeah.
also that are going to crush you, but you have to grow up from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would really like to challenge everybody to at least consider the priesthood, consider marriage life, wherever you are, 2 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, consider all of these vocations. And I'm pretty sure if you ask God that, is this what you want? He will give you an answer and he will tell you, okay, this is what you have to do.
Well, that pretty much sums up everything. So for the Ashton, you're living a celibate life. You're not going to get married. Now you're a priest. To give context, a celibate life or following celibacy means giving up on marriage willingly and leaving the thoughts, everything behind. So, is living this celibacy life challenging to you?
Yeah, Chris. So living a celibate life is quite challenging at times. Celibacy simply means that we are not choosing to marry, but rather to love. Not choosing to marry that one person and to love that one person, but we are choosing to, in a way, in a very mystical sense, to get married and to love every person. So it grows even much wider.
Yeah,
But yeah, at times I'm pretty sure every priest would tell that, it's at some point of time they may have felt that's to be a celibate
it's a
is quite
challenge.
challenging. It's challenging. But we are happy that we have got companions, friends, we've got parents, elders, so many parishioners who are there to give us that love, and even we are happy to share that our love with them.
Do you still get proposals by any chance?
Chris, if I ever get proposals, I'll send them to you because
My God.
they're pointless.
Yeah.
uh, but yes, very strange, you know what, Chris? It's quite strange, but and some of the priests even jokingly tell me that before joining the priesthood, they never had any proposals, anyone coming to them. But now that they've joined, oh, all of a sudden, wow, so many people, even
Wow,
Catholics.
that sounds very strange.
Maybe people see the commitment in a priest. Maybe they see his honesty, integrity, or they probably see something that they feel attracted to. But that is where we need to draw our boundaries. That's where a priest needs to show his maturity.
Yes.
That hey, I've made a promise to live a celibate life,
Yeah.
and I have been called to this particular vocation. I've taken a vow that yeah, I'm going to become a priest. Not get married. So I will follow God very faithfully.
Right.
So yes, I remember once, Chris. There's another thing. I don't know if you find it too odd, you can mute it off. So there was this one girl. She messaged me on Instagram. I don't even know her.
Ah.
Yeah. So she messaged me on Instagram and she's saying, you know what? Let's get married.
Huh?
And I have
What?
no idea who she is.
Oh
Then
my
I saw some
God.
pictures and I said, Arey, she probably belonged to another faith. I said that, I'm a priest. Otherwise,
Yeah.
probably. First, I think she asked for some help. And I
Okay.
was able to help her
Oh,
with
so
some
she
things.
used that as a context. So she used try to get to talk to you using that help part then.
Yeah. And after that, I told her, I cannot. Then she just blocked me. Oh God.
Obviously, you have no choice, and obviously you're living a celibate life. You have promised God's calling. How will you go and get married?
I'll tell you something, but this you can mute. This mute it off.
This actually you're editing, so you. Yeah, tell me.
Okay. I'm telling you mute because I want them to understand you are doing this. I want them to think that you are making this.
Again, I can
No,
see
no,
that.
I'll mute it. I'll mute it. So I'll just tell you. Harry, there's this one person from Gorai only. She came and started to spread news and all that Father Ashton likes me.
Huh? What?
I was not a father priest that time.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. I was not a priest that time. And this one, she said that, you know what, this one, he likes me and all. I told her class teacher. This I will add. I told her class teacher,
Huh?
and her class teacher fired her. She started to cry.
Obviously, if you're
She's
adding
spoiling my
actually,
name. I was
you're
a brother seminarian. And then other of her friends, they told me. They told me long back. This was maybe 6 years back.
oh my god,
They told me, you know what, this girl, she's spreading news saying that
you like
this
her.
brother likes me. And she's
Oh
like, oh, I'm so happy.
oh
I
my
told her teacher
god.
scolded her.
Obviously, yeah. This is like spoiling name, putting fake allegations and all. This is oh my god.
And there was another one. This also I will mute, yeah. This will mute. In Gorai only. So this girl, no, she came to kiss me, man.
Shit, oh my god, oh my god. You wanna go to
And
freak off, no?
after I joined, before I joined, there was nothing. No one was coming. I mean, there were, but yeah,
You never had interest, yeah. That's a
yeah,
different call, yeah.
yeah.
But oh
Now,
my god, this is so but like even she know that you're
yeah,
going
she
to
knows. Yeah, she knows.
wow. That's so strange, huh? That's a very strange behavior, I'll call. So after going through all this, have you got any temptations of switching your vocations?
Yeah. So in the seminary, surely there were many times I was tempted to, just give up, just leave. It's easier to leave, Chris, than to stay faithful to this calling of the priesthood.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure every single seminarian would tell you that at some point of time they have felt the emotional weight. They felt it hard, challenging, hectic. Even in the priestly life, at some point of time you feel like, you know what, this is too much to bear. And it's with all vocations, Chris. I think, even with married life, I see people saying, that one's wife is more beautiful. Oh, that husband, my friend's husband is even more handsome, more talented, has more money. Why did I get married to this
Yeah.
fellow? Yeah. So temptations are going to come, but we have been called by God to be loyal, to be faithful, to stay committed to that
Right.
one person we've chosen to love. Yeah, it could be anyone. Anyone can face these temptations, but yeah, as long as we persevere and we are faithful, hey, that's good for us.
Definitely. So for someone young who's discerning for the priesthood, what advice would you like to give to them?
For someone who is choosing this path of priesthood, yes. So I would tell them that, just do it. Nike is saying, just go for it, because who knows, maybe God is calling you. Not
Definitely.
many people get this
Calling.
calling. Not many people get this feeling that, hey, God is calling me. And if you are getting that feeling, that desire in your heart, then just go for it. Don't think about anything. You have nothing to lose, but you have a lot more to gain.
Right.
Yeah, a whole new world of experiences. It's going to help you a lot. So surely, if you are feeling that, hey, God is calling me, then take it in discernment, take it in prayer, ask God for a sign. He will definitely give you a sign. Yeah, God is always there to speak to us, and He's not going to be quiet. If you ask Him, hey, God, is this what you want from me? Whether I have to get married, to join the priesthood,
Priesthood.
surely God will give you a sign. You stay faithful to God, stay close to Jesus, and why not? He will speak to you. Even for me, when I joined the priesthood, it was quite a difficult one, but I asked God, like, is this from you? And He said yes. And over the years, I just joined. And the first year, I spent around 2 years discerning, a very long time of prayer and work in the parish. And then I said, I'll join the seminary. Okay, this is for me. And there also, seminary is not a bed of roses. It's a time of questioning, a time of trying to understand what is going on. Is this from God? Is it not? And when we know that it's from God, we can say, yes, finally. And hey, we can choose our vocation to the priesthood. So, yeah, to anyone, in short, just go for it. Just do it. Yeah, you have nothing to lose.
Well, thank you so much for that, Ashton, for helping us, guiding us, answering the questions which everyone hesitates to question to a priest. Thank you so much. It was great having you here. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks so much for inviting me. It was so cold, but now I'm feeling totally hot and warm. I'm all
Yeah.
fired up
Yes, yes,
for
yes.
another podcast.
Soon, very soon.
Hopefully soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.